In this Star Wars Battlefront 2 news update video, I will be sharing with you the reasons why they won't be coming back to update the game according to one of the former developers. Plus, we have details on just how well the game is doing, including how it has been the most downloaded game on PlayStation. Before we do dive into all of that and more though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Star Wars Battlefront 2 news updates. Firstly, I just wanted to give a quick warning that fake Battlefront 3 leaks are going around and people are spreading them. This week is the not E3 week where there are tons of game announcements and reveals happening throughout this week, and people are using this as an opportunity to basically make up fake Battlefront 3 leaks and just say that it's happening. The ones that have been posted online so far are so fake, it's ridiculously bad. Like, they are just so bad, terribly bad, I can't even put it into words. So if you do see anything, it's not true. Speaking of Battlefront 3, Universal UK on TikTok posted a Battlefront 3 and How to Train Your Dragon TikTok, so yeah, some brands are still trying to ride the wave and shed and spread the word. Next up, we have some big news, and it's something that not many people thought could be possible, but PlayStation have revealed that Battlefront 2 in the month of May was the most downloaded game on PlayStation. That was a PS4 title. It wasn't just in the US and Canada chart, but also in the European chart as well. So every month, the company share the top 20 downloaded PS5 games, PS4 games, free-to-play games, and PSVR 2 games. For the past 5 months in a row, the most downloaded PlayStation 4 game has been Red Dead Redemption 2. It has sold so many copies, around 1 million plus every single month, and it just keeps going. In 2023 and 2024, it spent most of those years as the most downloaded game every single month, and it continued through 2025, but its reign has ended because Battlefront 2 has taken over, and PlayStation shared this line saying the PS4 charts saw a strong rise in the resistance as Battlefront 2 dominated. As for Xbox, we will be getting monthly numbers in the coming days and weeks, but what's really interesting is that last week, so week ending June 1st, according to 3.1 Xbox accounts via True Achievements, Battlefront 2 was the 7th most played game that week. So last week, it defeated Marvel Rivals in terms of players over the sample size of 3.1 million. Of course, that's only a fraction of all Xbox players. You're looking at tens of millions of Xbox players in comparison to the 3 million sampled, but it's still a good sample size. That's up from 17th the week before, and that was the week that was Resurgence Week. So yeah, it's still going very, very strongly. We can see that there has been a bit of decline on the PC side of things, at least on Steam, in the past few days. You can see that it did dip after the weekend, but it's remained stable over the past 3 days. It actually only dipped below 5,000 yesterday, but that's the first time in like 2 weeks that it didn't dip below 5,000 concurrent players at any given time on Steam alone, and that's not counting the EA app or Epic Game Store. The game is also currently the third best-selling PS4 title on the PlayStation Store. It has been for the past couple of weeks, but it still is maintaining it. Yes, it's very cheap compared to other titles, especially new releases, but still, people are turning up for this game because they want to check it out for the first time, potentially, and they are loving it. On the Xbox side, we can see that it has been the 12th best-selling game throughout the past week or so, which is very cool. The Celebration Edition has also been in 19th for that time as well. In terms of most played game lists this week, it is the 10th most played game. It's also charting very highly in the most played games on Xbox Game Pass, and it is the 7th most played game this week. And one of those players is Shroud. The highly popular content creator said he uninstalled Battlefront 2 because of being targeted in games by toxicity and cheating. EA are working on fixes to resolve the hacking situation, so be on the lookout for that soon. Let's now get some inside information as to why Battlefront 2 won't receive any new content updates, even if we really wanted that to happen. So this is coming from Matt, who was a former producer during the live service portion of Battlefront 2. He's revealed so many incredible details over the past couple of years, and he took to Reddit to share even more. So people asked, why can't there be a major update? He goes on to say, our hero selection is running out of space. Our allowed size on PlayStation is hitting a limit. We had to waiver it the last few patches. Refactoring was requested directly to Sony. Sony had to step in because PlayStation just handles updates weirdly, and yeah, more on that in just a moment though. He also continued by saying the front-end system was deprecated, it's locked in its current form, a back-end engineer at EA Central would have to resume it somehow, plus our matchmaking system is running at the high end on maps and mode, adding more to the rotation is not a good idea. Yes, an update sounds good, but there is a reason why I pitched a remake or remaster. A lot of the systems are locked in place and running on the edge of what they were meant to do. I also know from my own experience talking with these developers, Dennis, for example, the former franchise design director, said that they basically were running out of memory, specifically on the PlayStation 4 and then the Xbox, because the PlayStation doesn't allow as much available to the developers. They basically had run out. There was so much content in this game, they had run out of room. They could not add literally almost anything else without major reworks of the game, and of course that would have taken many, many months, which they just did not have. Mats did say that he can't recall exactly why, but the PS4 has a weird way of storing patches, and they were just simply hitting the limit of space. He doesn't mean just how big the update is itself, like downloading a 10 gig update or the file size of the game, because it comes in at around 90 gig, which is far smaller than, say, Call of Duty or other titles. It's not that, it's how the system memory works, plus the updates itself, and they just ran out of room. People forget just how much content this game has. He also answered a question relating to Starfighter Assault. Someone said I wanted co-op Starfighter Assault so bad because it was so hard to level up hero ships. And Matt said, not to make you more sad, but we were never going to touch Starfighter. It was not made by DICE, it was made by Criterion, and the code was not similar to what we had. We've heard this quite a few times before. Every time we touched something, everything else broke. We would never update that mode. Also, we knew Star Wars Squadrons was being made long before anyone else, so a much better version of what we had was available for people, and yeah, it came out just after Battlefront 2 ended, so it lines up there. And those are just some of the reasons why we won't be getting more updates to Battlefront 2, and why a new game is far more likely, even if it's actually not likely at this moment in time, at least to be announced anytime soon. Looking forward to the future then, there is still a bunch of big data reports to come in. I'm going to be covering those as and when they do come in, so stay tuned for all of that in a future video. I'm also cooking up something pretty special, bit of a public stunt, stay tuned for that as well, and we should also get some news on the hacking situation in the coming weeks as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below, and remember to drop a like to help support the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any future Star Wars Battlefront 2 videos from me, and if you do want to talk about Battlefront 2, get some teammates and things like that, join my Discord server, there's a link down below in the description below. And if you did miss any of my previous videos, please do click on the playlist on the screen, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.